Hear you, who lost your loved ones. I know it was not easy, and I know it will be so hard, even you try to be strong day to day. At first, the pain which came just like wave. At first, you didn't realize the wave itself. Feel that you drowned to the very bottom of the oceans. Very dark, so cold, and it was just very scary. At first, you feel that there is something that caught your throat. You can't reach the air, and you cannot breathe at all. At first, when there are so many people sad or maybe cry a lot because of your loss, maybe you never cry, even just for a second. You thought that it was so weird. Even you, yourself, didn't understand why you couldn't cry. You know what? You just can't feel the sadness anymore. Perhaps you thought that maybe you are crazy or you are a psychopath. But hey you, I will tell you something. It's okay to not cry at first. Do not blame yourself just because you saw they cried a lot, but you didn't. It doesn't mean you didn't love your loved one. You know what? You are the one who really hurt because he's leaving. That's why the tears cannot be something to prove your feeling anymore. Dear you, I know it was not easy at all. Every morning you woke up, you just lost your energy. Sometimes you just want to lie on the bed along the day because you cannot hold on anymore to face the real world even just for a second. Sometimes you cry a lot, so much, when you are alone. You know what? You are just like sobbing till you want to die. I tell to you again and again, it's okay. You can cry as much as you can. You can enjoy the sadness as much as you want. Why? Because sometimes you need to be a loser before you became a winner. And because sometimes you just need to be honest, at least for yourself and for Allah, who create you, who create the people who love you, who create the people who you love most, and who create the destiny. It's okay. It will be okay. And it will be alright. I promise to you. Dear you, I know that you have so much questions, so many questions pop up in your mind. You just kept asking to yourself, to God, or maybe you just kept asking when you in front of the grave. Why? Why me? Or why us? What should I do? Or what should I do? Or maybe you kept asking, what should I do after all of this happened? Why it was so hard to pass? Or maybe you ask to the people who you love most, are you okay up there? Or are you happy up there? How can I continue this life without you? Why and how? I will tell you something again and again. It's okay. It's okay to keep asking to yourself, to God, or maybe when you stand in front of the grave. You can bring even 1,000,000 questions together with you in your sujud. Then just believing God will exactly hear you. God will exactly hear your questions. One day He will give His hand to help you. Dear you, you don't need to worry so much about the people who you love most. Because I promise you, he or she will be really okay. They will be exactly happy up there. Why? Because God will save and will love them more than we can do in this dunya. Just because God will care for them like no one ever could in this dunya. My sister have told to me, the most beautiful flower as the flower that firstly people take on the garden. The most beautiful soul is the first people who will come back to God. Why? Because God just very miss them to come back to His side. You must be happy because you know that Allah guaranteed the most beautiful place with all of His blessing to people who you love most. You know what? They never leave you for real. If you are truly believer, you've known that you will be mad with your loved ones just if you and they are trying to be the best slave of Allah in this dunya. Then Allah will gather you and them in hereafter. So you need to be strong. You need to be sabar to finish the rest of your journey. Then you could see their face, your loved ones, later on in very immortal place, heaven, with a very sincere feeling that you have in this dunya. Allah look you. Allah exactly know what inside your heart. Even you never talk to others. Allah hear you. Hear you. I will tell you once again and once again, it will be okay. It will be alright. Of course, you've worked really hard during this time. You are very brave. You are very strong. You know what? You are one of the special people who got choose to pass one of the hard tests. it is lost. When Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was tested by the lost. Even him, the greatest man ever in this world, even him, he felt the grief as well. He felt so much pain and sadness. And then there was a year in his lifetime. It's called the year of sorrow. He lost his number one protector, his beloved uncle Abu Talib, and when he lost his beloved wife Sayyidina Khadijah radhiyallahu anha. It will be so great gift on the next day because of your sabr. You are strong enough. You are very, very brave. Last but not least, I make dua special for you. May Allah guide you to the very straight path toward Him, only toward Him, our Creator's Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Like stated in the Surah Al-Fatihah, Ihdinas Siratal Mustaqim. Amin.